Hey guys, how's it going? How's everybody doing? I'm doing strength build today. So, this is gonna be my third episode. I'm gonna do one roughly every week or so, just for fun. I just feel like doing it. This is my strength build character. So we got 35 vigor, 50 strength, 20 adaptability, and 22 faith for the heal. I actually don't have the heal right now because I'm in New Game Plus and haven't quite reached it there yet. This is actually recorded after I've done the PvP, so don't mind this. I'm going to be using a Mastadon Halberd plus 10, which is a really good strength weapon. You can see that it has a scaling with strength. It does a shit ton of damage. I absolutely love it. And the moveset is quite good. Havel's Great Shield, Pyromancy Flame for flame weapon, and then just some associated rings and stuff. I actually am using 2 different weight rings just because I want to be just under 70%, and I didn't really feel like using the dragon armor. So there we go. Now I will also be using, in the earlier stages of the video, I'll be using a Gyrm Greataxe. Where is it? Yeah, so this guy right here. I found that it wasn't very good in PvP. It's okay, like there's nothing wrong with it, but the Halberd just has much better range. The nice thing about the Halberd, this guy though, is that it kind of scythes like this, so it's kind of nice for people who are rolling sometimes. But yeah, so that's it. Hope you all enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello. So we begin with, this is the previous build. So this is the Gyrm Greataxe with the Havel's Great Shield. Yeah, so we begin off. This guy doesn't really look too much like a PvPer. He seems like he's just hanging out, doing his own thing, and I'm kind of spoiling his party, which is too bad. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you go into the belfry. So we begin. With this guy, it looks like he is some sort of katana. I think he's the washing pole. So what I want to do here is play with the Gyrm Greataxe, kind of zone him out a little bit, use Havel's Great Shield, and somehow he actually gets a backstab on me here. I'm not really sure how that works. But I noticed that my teammate is actually going to fight him, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll back off. This is where with the cleric I would use a heal, because then it would be fair. For whatever reason, Havel wants to kill me really bad. And, like, I'm just trying to back off, buddy boy. Anyway, whatever. Guess he was trying to finish me off before I healed, or did something like that. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Sorry about that. But, yeah, Artorias and Havel going at it. Sounds legit, right? I was kind of disappointed when Havel didn't actually have Havel's armor on, or using a dragon tooth, or using, well, I guess he was using the Great Shield. But anyway, I'm basically just waiting it out. Kind of getting bored here, to tell you the truth. Waiting it out. But past that, oh, so I should probably say, like, I will be doing these fairly often. Probably going to keep on switching up the builds just for one for each video. I may not, like, once I start running out of, like, actual, oh yeah, so he starts going after me for whatever reason. Like, I'm just relaxing on the stairs and he's trying to, like, go ham on me. It's like, what the heck, man? Like, really? Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, I'll probably keep on switching up the builds. I'll probably go either a Dex build or some sort of Hex or Pyromancy build next, just to mix it up, because I've already done Strength, I've already done Magic, and I've already done Faith. And Faith is probably like the strongest, I'd probably say, out of all the PvP builds that I've had so far, just because of the damage that it does, right? And obviously Hexes are OP and annoying as shit, and as I showed in the last video, like Resonant Soul is just stupidly good. So right here, actually, this is a 2v2, which you actually don't see a lot in Dark Souls. Just for whatever reason, just doesn't usually happen. It's usually a gank fest, or it's usually a gangbang with the Grey Spirits. So luckily enough, it is a 2v2. This guy's actually fairly decent for a 2v2 because you can kind of set things up with the Havel's Great Shield. You kind of keep it stay in the front line, and then the Gyrm Greataxe can be used whenever they attack. So not too bad. I think actually at this point I actually have 75 strength because I was dual wielding I think a Gyrm Greataxe and a greatsword. So for whatever reason, this guy actually managed to jump behind, backstab the host. The host is panicking. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and he's dead. So that's too bad for the host anyway. We got our chunk, I guess. And New Game Plus, they're far less going for the chunks, far more just for quality PvP, I find, or just for trolling. I find some people just troll. They just want to do this, like, I don't know, the silliest things. So regardless, invade this next guy. Head downstairs because I know he's probably down there. Oh, I remember this guy. This poor guy. So Oh, never mind. This is the damn affinity guy. So he's using affinity, or not affinity. Why do I keep saying that? It's actually crystal soul shard, crystal soul something. So he is a mage. I know I can probably beat him in close combat. He does have a great shield, interestingly enough, but doesn't use it very efficiently. I switched to my Greataxe because I know I can probably just beat either through his shield or just stun lock him, which is what I do, and he just dies. Pretty quick little duel. Poor guy didn't really stand a chance. Like, once his magic missed, there wasn't really much he could do. So actually, this is a funny one too. This guy's obviously not a PvP. He's like, no way, man. Just jumps off the edge. Eh. Thanks for the chunk, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do that, but one of us had to die, and apparently you chose yourself. So, oh my god. Don't know why I'm yawning. So on to the next guy. This guy's using a Gyrm Great Hammer with it's either crystal or I think it might just be regular magic weapon. I don't think it's crystal magic weapon. So I'm wondering kind of like why he isn't coming down. So I just kill the mob just in case he starts to run away into the mobs, which is always frustrating. He's using Chameleon and trying to get like the first hit with his giant hammer. I assume that hammer does a lot of damage. That is crystal soul spear or crystal weapon. Sorry. Why do I keep saying the wrong things? God damn it. So regardless, I know that I can trade with him because of the fact that he has dragon armor, right? So dragon armor, it has decent defenses. It does have decent defenses. Now the real downside to it is that it doesn't have poise. And because of the fact that it doesn't have poise, you can stun lock a dragon bro very, very easily. And although the armor looks really cool, like I was using it before, unfortunately it's not ideal, I guess is the way that we can put it. So right here I know I can trade with him because he's going to be stun locked for far longer than I am. Unfortunately I missed my hits and he manages to side roll out of it. I managed to hit him right there, so he's in kind of a bad position. If I was a scumbag, I'd go heal right now, and he'd be basically screwed if he didn't have a heal. But fortunately enough, we're okay. So he's just trying to get a hit or two on me, trying to stun lock me. Should be okay. I got the game. I need a good sleep tonight. So regardless, he managed to get hit off. I think that was actually through Havels. So like crystal magic weapon does do a lot of damage. So right here he's basically one shot. I'm basically one shot. It's whoever gets the final hit off, and I managed to hit him right there. So it's too bad. Just gotta win the duel, man. Gotta win the duel. So continuing along, the guy runs away like a maniac. I was just trying to say hi, man. Just trying to say hi. So we have him. He has a Havel's Great Shield and a Merc camo with magic weapon. So I can probably trade with him, but I didn't really want to risk it because of the fact that he's using Havel's as well, and he might be able to block me properly. One thing you can take advantage of people who are just hiding behind a Great Shield like Havel's is obviously like shield bash them, right? Well, exactly what. Well, actually, he was trying to backstab me, but like shield bashing will work really, really well against people who just hide behind shields, and especially people who are newer to the game who think they can just hide behind the shield. It's definitely pretty good. So, unfortunately, I've not very good at it. It's too bad for me, but not very good at it. So, continue along. This guy's basically just like trying to see when I attack. I don't really know how he expects to win without actually doing anything. Managed to just poke him off right there. He doesn't lose that much health, so I'm kind of considering like, okay, well, I think he's wearing the Drangleic armor with the Drangleic helmet. I do believe so. So, regardless, my helper apparently goes and backstabs him. I'm sorry about that, buddy. And he starts throwing soul spears at him. Not soul spears. Why do I keep saying the wrong thing? So regardless, he dies. He was just trying to block his way through that one, and really there was no way. He had to dodge away or run away. So we on to the next one. This guy invades my world. Now this guy's a lagger. Laggers, so I poke him twice there, right? And then he starts getting hit as he goes up the stairs. It's just like, okay, this is a bad sign. Try to hit him right here with an attack. He basically just hides behind his shield. And basically I'm just kind of hitting him until he basically screws up. Right here I hit him twice as well, and I was kind of surprised that I wasn't able to get any damage off, but interestingly enough, like I hit him a couple times right here, I'm fairly certain, but the damage doesn't kick in until, when does it come up here? Yeah, so he gets hit for like 900 damage right there for no reason, no apparent reason. So, whatever. There is definitely downsides to dedicated servers, and I think if they're lagging, they're still lagging. Like right here, he teleports across my screen. I'm going to kill. I'm going to kill my bed. I apparently can't sleep. For some reason, he stops right here, so I'm able to get the last hit. Very odd stuff. This guy right here starts spamming soul spears at me, or soul spears, what the fuck, lightning spears at me. Managed to get some good damage on him. I know I can't Estus right now. That would be a really, really bad decision, so I hold my shield up and basically just block away his attacks, because he's doing minuscule amounts of damage, just very, very chunk damage. I don't really know why he used the soul, or magic spear lightning. Anyway, using a lightning spear right there, because it kind of didn't, it took away his advantage, right? Because I was low on health. He was semi-low, but he could have had an advantage there. Because he used that spear, he's kind of in trouble. So, whatever. I say, good duel. You're kind of done, dude. Unless he can get me into a really, really good combo, he's basically done. I assumed he didn't have a heal. People, for whatever reason, aren't really smart. Like, they don't take heal. I think this guy was using force and a lot of lightning spears. I hear the force through the wall. I back off. I'm like, okay, well, is that what he's trying to do? He's trying to knock me off with force? Well, okay. Worth a try, I guess. So I back off here. I see he's doing that. I'm just going to block it with my shield and just sidestep it behind the wall. I guess this is just a last-ditch effort because he was kind of screwed at this point. But I just walk in basically with the shield. He hits me with it, but who the hell cares? It's like a little bit of chunk damage, and he's basically screwed. And he jumps off the edge. Yeah. So, I don't really know how much he could have done in that situation. I would have just fought. I wouldn't have gone and hid, but whatever. Sorry about that. So, yeah, we'll continue on. Looks like one of my allies just died to the host. So, I'm like, okay, well, it must be kind of decent, maybe. So I move up. Now, is this the guy? I'm trying to remember exactly who this guy was. Oh, this is the mage? Yeah, this is the mage guy. So I'm like, I thought I was being sneaky here. I actually am. I don't think he sees me, but unfortunately, they all hit me. I'm so bad at this game. I have no heal because of the fact that I haven't picked it up yet. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll rebuff and see what I can do. This guy also he killed the last guy with Greater Resonance Soul, so I am extremely terrified, and he just put up another affinity, so I'm like, okay, I'll eat it with Havels. I kind of shouldn't have eaten that Sunlight Spear with Havels, but whatever. Whatever. I have the advantage, actually, in this situation. He's actually just gonna chug Estus. This guy's a total douche, like, just completely scumbag. So, right here, he realizes he's at low health. He uses Affinity again. I'm fine with that. I'm just going to hit him up. He's actually in a really bad position. I really don't know what this guy was doing in his head. Like, now he's just chugging Estus. I'm like, ah, shit. Well, I'm in trouble now. He casts for Greater Resonance Soul. I'm like, oh my god, if that hits me, I'm going to die. Like, even through Havels, that's going to kill me. So right here, he falls back down, takes more damage, starts chugging more Estus. That's 3 or 4 Estus he's used so far, so it's kind of frustrating. He can't get past me, so I get a lot of free damage on him here. I have no stamina, so I back off. He doesn't really push his advantage at all. I know that he has the Santier Spear, so I definitely do not want to be caught in a combo, because if I get caught in a combo, I'm going to get absolutely wrecked. With Havels, I should be okay. I do eat the Resonance, the Resonance Soul right there. I know I have to dodge the Lightning Spear, or else I definitely am going to die, even if I block it. Right here, I can safely block the... I think that's actually a Dark Santier Spear is what he has. But it is doing fairly minuscule damage. I want to avoid that. Right here, I don't really know why he did the second one, because of the fact that now I can block him off, and he's taking shit tons of damage. So right here, I choose to back off. You don't really want to trade with that spear. Now, I don't know why he does the Sunlight Spear here, because I think that's what kills him in the end. Yeah, that's what kills him in the end. Spamming Sunlight Spear is never a good idea, unless the host isn't paying attention or you're fighting a 2v1. If you're fighting a 2v1, then fine, use your Lightning Spears, but in all actuality, it's usually not a good idea. So, I'm back in my own world. This guy's invaded me. He's using a Greataxe of some description, no shield or anything, so I know I can safely hide behind Havels and basically just poke him out, because he's not going to be able to hit me, and even if he does, he's going to hit Havels, which is perfectly fine with me, because if he hits Havels, he's going to do like a little bit of damage. It won't even be that much. So right here, he kind of makes the mistake of actually trying to fight me on top of the stairs. I guess he doesn't really have much of a choice, but He actually gets a nice, I think that was a combustion off. So I'm at pretty low health right now. I'm kind of panicking a little bit. Just play calm, and he's trying to get like a final hit on me. Yeah, so he's being like hyper aggressive. I'm hoping I can actually hit him there, but he managed to roll out of it. So I just want to basically keep my Havel's Great Shield up and basically take advantage of him whenever he swings. So just counterattack whenever he swings, and he basically won it. So that's that one. There's actually, I think I get invaded, yeah, right away. This guy is actually the guy with the Crystal Magic Weapon and the Gyrm Greataxe. Not Gyrm Greataxe, the Gyrm Great Hammer, I think. Yeah, for some reason he uses Chameleon. He thinks he's sneaky. Maybe that actually works against some people, though. You never know. People usually don't notice details, though I'd kind of consider Dark Souls players to be a little bit more hardcore than the general gaming masses. At least I usually would think so, but who knows, right? So we get along here. I'm in a good position here because I know I can actually trade with him really well because he has the dragon set. Again, like it's the same kind of idea as before, right? Like if you have higher poise than the other person, you should be able to trade with them. So right here, I know I kind of had the advantage. I use my spittings. Yeah, so that's a full combo. And he's basically screwed right now. He's one shot. Nothing he can really do. I think he was actually stun locked after that as well. So that's that one. We move along to Sierra Astra, whatever that means. So they're already fighting. It looks like my friend is actually really low right now. So say hello. Now actually, this is a really good comeback. So you can see like this person's like one shot away from dying. He manages to combo. That guy's really weak right now. They're both really weak. It's kind of an awkward situation. And they kind of rattle around, try to jockey for position. I think he's using a flame falchion, some sort of dex build or something. But he manages to get the last hit on this guy whenever he finally does it. There we go. So he finally does it. I was very impressed. I was surprised he did that. That was definitely a pretty good duel right there. Starts going to town on me though. How rude. How rude. Anyway, move along. Get invaded in my own world. We'll see what happens here. This person's actually a little bit funny. They're dual-wielding some sort of light weapon. Like, oh yeah, let's go, let's go. And he tries to hit me through the wall. What a scumbag. Scumbag. You scumbag. Anyway. So I get invaded by two people, so I'm like, oh boy. Oh, I remember this one. So these guys, they don't play this correctly. Let's leave it at that. So as you can see, I'm kind of zoning them out. They're a lot more scared than they should be. Like it is a 2v1. Like you should be, I guess, careful somewhat, but you still have to press your advantage. Like you don't want to give the person room to breathe. So I see right here, this person's trying to use, I think, Poison Fog, which is a pyromancy. I want to basically just back off, use the stairs to my advantage. Because of the way that the moveset works is that I can hit them quite easily from this, and basically unless they have a good weapon for it, they're not going to be able to do anything. So right here, I know they're going to be both up here, so I run down the stairs again, basically just evading them. Like in a 2v1, you do not want to fight them up front. You want to basically use poke and slowly whittle them down, because you are not going to get a one-shot on them. Unless you really, unless they really screw up. So I see here, they're blocking. It's kind of unlikely that I'm going to be able to do anything here. Get some nice damage on them, but this guy starts spamming the Soul Spear, so I'm like, ah, shit, dude. So I retreat. I know full well that the guy's going to be jumping down, so I dodge here. Actually, they don't. Right here, I managed to get some damage on him before he casts his Pyromancy. They are coming after me. I'm kind of in a bad position now, because I'm on the bottom floor. So I don't really know what do I do here? Well, I have to roll past them basically, and they misplay this really hard. Like they didn't hit me there, they didn't punish me there, just nothing. So right here, like I'm weak right now, right? They kind of would expect that I would retreat right now, right? So I get a lot of damage on the one guy, so I know he's really weak. Managed to heal back up again. This guy gets a good downward strike on me, but I know that I can outplay this. So I'm trying to get the last hit on this guy. I know he's one shot. I know he's probably doesn't have the faith for a great heal. So he probably won't be able to do anything. I actually thought I was dead here because of the fact that he hits me right here. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm one shot. This isn't good. But I managed to S this back up over here. It's only because he rolled at the last second and did an extra roll that he didn't need to. I managed to do a spinning slash and kill him. And basically from now on, it's basically GG. Because this guy's not going to beat me. And he's dead. So that's how you 2v1 people. You basically use the map to your advantage. You don't fight them up front. And you basically make them do stupid things. Because usually people are really overconfident. And yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Enjoy. See you later.